High school football participation numbers have changed dramatically over the past decade. Since 2009, the U.S. has seen an 11% decrease in participation, according to the New York Times. But while many blame the risk of head injuries as the reason for the drop, there's likely more to it than that.
There's more sports to participate in. For example, even here we have rugby, we have lacrosse. Those are sports that didn't exist when I was going through. And then the emergence of greater club presence within our communities.
On the other hand, Pennsylvania is actually one of 3 states, along with Alabama and Mississippi, where high school football participation has increased over the last decade. State College High Athletic Director Chris WEAKLAND points to the strong presence of football in the state as a reason for the increase, with 2 NFL teams and major college programs like Penn State, Pitt, and Temple. Another key reason is more top-of-the-line equipment and how coaches are changing practice routines to make the game safer.
We don't live tackle in practice, ever. We do live drills. We're teaching the tackling to the ground, but it's not live full-speed contact. We do try to minimize the risk of our student athletes as much as we possibly can.
State High coach LINTAL also told us how research from USA Football has changed the way coaches at every level are teaching players how to tackle.
Everything that we were taught when I was growing up was head across. So if a ball carrier was running in one direction, I needed to get my head across the front of him in order to make that tackle. At this point, USA Football is now teaching that your head actually goes behind the ball carrier, and it's more of like that roll tackle, and it's all about leverage tackling.
Despite high school football thriving here in Pennsylvania, the nationwide decrease in high school football numbers has created a number of concerns. It isn't just high school teams being affected, though. Football also has a sizable economic impact on both downtown stores and college athletic departments.
High schools are the feeder for talent, and labor is the number one item for any business. College football is a business, so you have a smaller pool. Recruiting is going to be even more important. It's going to cost more dollars.
A smaller pool of high school football talent has made it far more expensive for college football programs to compete at the highest levels, to the point where college football is now run more like a business and less like an educational pursuit, according to many experts. The Knight Commission on Intercollegiate Athletics says FBS schools from 2013 to 2017 increased football spending by 40%, compared to just 21% for academics. In that same time span, Clemson, the college football defending national champion, increased football spending by 97%, while Penn State's increased by almost 112%. But because football generates 61% of total revenue for athletic departments, these spending trends will likely continue. Local businesses are also reliant on football. Here at the Family Clothesline in downtown State College, for example, the majority of revenue each year is from football weekends.
Football season is the biggest part of our year, and those 7 or 8 home games that we have every year bring in a tremendous amount of traffic into this town, and so that turn really affects our sales positively. A majority of our business, as well as all the different businesses downtown, whether they're a restaurant or a bar or another clothing store, depend tremendously on that football weekend traffic.
GUMMO could not disclose exactly what percentage of total revenue is made from football weekends, but the changes in high school football numbers have had little effect on the business so far. But if the nationwide decrease in player numbers continues, many businesses could be in danger. In State College, I'm Will Desautelle for the Center County Report.